gotta love coffee. So, Mulan 2. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this one. But it sort of surprised me and it sort of didn't. Uh, First of all, I love the opening credits, how they kept the art drawing style, that was good. The music, though, when people sing in this movie, I don't know, it's garbage. But the normal music, the background music, uh, instrumentals with no lyrics at all, is really good. I just don't like the actual singing parts. What few that there are. I do like how the opening gag of will he propose and will he won't, that was actually kind of funny. Especially the people of the town's reaction. Although I have to say, this is supposed to take place at the start, a month after the first movie. So, how did she get from the Imperial City back to her home so quickly? From the capital to her little village place. Like, how did she get there so quickly? And how did he get there so quickly? When he left after her. I don't know. The logistics of that just bothers me. The Emperor's kind of cool in this one. Nothing too standoutish. I do like how they bring the matchmaker back for like one gag, one scene. Although I really am questioning if this is supposed to be feminist, because the guys are all talking about what their ideal woman is, and it's like, okay, that's extreme. But then again, this is supposed to be ancient China, so maybe not that extreme. Although I do have to ask this question. The whole plan in this is because the Mongols are preparing to invade, so they need to secure an alliance and reunite this kingdom with China. And to do this, they have these 3 princesses that are going to marry the sons of this king of this kingdom. And I just have to ask this question. Who are these princesses? Where did they come from? Are they the emperor's own daughters? Like, what's their relation to him? I kind of got sidetracked on the fact that I don't like any of them to bother focusing on asking the question, who are they? And that's another thing. They can get a little annoying, but I like them all the same. It's just sometimes I just wish they would give the screen time to somebody else. I don't like how they make Mushu out to play this role of, I've got to break them up to save my position. It's like, could we not do that story? Oh, it appears we're doing it. Nice. I didn't like it because I knew how it was going to end. He was going to see the error of his ways, blah, blah, blah. Of all the things you could do, why would you have the princesses pair up with those 3 soldiers? For that matter, why were they having such problems finding somebody to match with? They were heroes of China, decorated heroes of China, by the emperor himself. I get their requirements for a wife by today's standards would be horrifying, but it's ancient China. I mean, of all the places to go the feminist route, ancient China just... no. And I get the first movie and the Ballad of Mulan itself that the movie's based off is supposed to be feminist. But there were actual consequences for Mulan joining the army, and she knew those consequences. She could have been executed because it was illegal. In this, I'm not really sure if they ever go over the consequences of what would happen if the princesses didn't marry. I mean, yeah, sure, the Mongol invasion is supposed to be horrifying, but there's nothing to suggest that China's armies couldn't throw them back. Also, can I just take a moment to ask this question, because I don't actually know the answer, but I think I do. The Huns were in the first movie as the main villains, and now it's the Mongols only a month later. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Mongols and the Huns didn't exist in the same time period. I don't know, it's a historical inaccuracy that bothers me. At least I think it's a historical inaccuracy. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. All I know is that you went from the Huns to the Mongols, and it's like, you do know that the Huns just weren't one tribe, technically. They were people. So I don't understand why they couldn't have a retaliation war against China for killing their main chief or whatever. Mulan's family's alright in this. I do like that scene where the father's just like, gambling is immoral, and then behind his back he gives the grandmother the gold like coins or whatever, and it's like, how gamble? Just make sure my wife doesn't know. The animation is nothing to really complain about. It's not that bad. Oh, there's just some scenes where the characters are viewed from a longer distance, and it's just like, that doesn't look good. But other than that, I don't really have anything to complain about the animation. So I watched this on Disney Plus, and in the list of actors and actresses, Eddie Murphy's name wasn't in there, but Mushu, I swear, sounds exactly like the Mushu voiced by Eddie Murphy. Am I wrong? Am I the only one that hears it? Because yesterday I watched the first one, and now I'm watching the sequel, and it just, in my head, it's like, it's the same person. It has to be. There's not really a lot to really go over in detail in this movie. I haven't already. I mean, the whole conflict between Mulan and her captain in this is just pathetic. And why the heck did they do the whole men can't ask for directions gag? For that matter, I know Mulan's like supposed to be this like great hero of the war, but Shin's a general now. He's her superior officer. I don't know. It just, that whole character and story thing bothers me. What also bothers me is the death fake out, where they show that oh no, he's dead. That actually caught me for a moment. And then, no, he survived. That falling into that chasm somehow. But okay. All in all, the music when nobody's singing isn't bad. The animation's okay. The voice acting is not that bad, honestly. All in all, I'd give this a solid 6 out of 10. It's above average, but it's not great. Thanks for watching this. When you do, subscribe if you want. Don't forget to give yourselves a big thumbs up. Goodbye, everybody.